If we haven't met, my name is Jeff. I'm the Colorado Whiskey Guy. What I want to do is introduce you to Colorado whiskeys, and I have a great one to try out today. Now, anyone can tell you that distilling is hard. Starting a distillery, getting it all going, is not an easy thing to do. But when you decide to make it all yourself by hand before you make any bourbon, well, it's even harder. But that's exactly what the folks at Molly Brown Spirits have decided to do. Now, fortunately, I was thankful enough to be given a couple bottles to sample by Molly Brown Spirits, so we're going to go through them. Now, one of their main things here is their Cask Strength bourbon. They're single barrel pick, so I'm kind of excited to have that one. Keeping the other one secret for now. Now, this is a Cask Strength single barrel pick. It's 125 proof, and it comes in with 51% corn, 35% rye, and 14% malted barley. Now, again, they're doing this all by hand themselves, so they came up with that. And they all got it locally here from Root Shoot Malting. Well, I love the bottle. I think it's really neat. Before I try this, I want you to smash that like button and let me know down below. I'd like to know where you're from. Comment and let me know. Let's take a look. So it's kind of a darker nose to it. Very much a bourbon. You smell that sweetness, but it's kind of a rich sweetness to it. It's got some baking spice notes to it that I really like. Some caramel to it. I mean, it smells a lot. Honestly, it smells a lot like a Kentucky bourbon. I mean, not quite, because it is Colorado, but it's a very nice nose. It's very, very spicy, kind of a rye spiciness to it. Got that caramel or richness. It's kind of almost a coffee note to it. A little dry, a little stringent around the sides of the cheek. It's very nice. I like that a lot. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity. Thank you, Molly Brown. This is very, very tasty. So that's their single barrel select, their Cask Strength. So that's really nice. Now, the second one here is their spiced bourbon. Oh, okay, it's not a whiskey, it's technically a liqueur. We're going to try it out too. Since this is a little bit sweeter, I'm going to go on the rocks for this. Now, I like these bottles. These are nice, hefty bottles, and they kind of got a great classic look to them. That's very much Christmassy flavors, like cinnamon. The first thing I get is cinnamon, spices, cloves, like sweetness. A lot of sweetness jumping out of the glass. God, if I'm close my eyes, this takes me to like Christmas. This is like Christmas morning in a glass. I love it. Kind of excited. Very sweet, as you can expect, but it's not overly sweet. And it's got that more of those rich spices, the caramel flavors mixed in with that cinnamon, that honey, kind of a honey flavor to it. That's very nice. It's not overpoweringly sweet. I could drink this on the rocks. Couldn't drink it neat, but it's very tasty. I like that. Might be coming back to that. It kind of reminds me sort of a Christmas old-fashioned in a way, but not quite. Now, even though this is a liqueur, and even though it's very tasty, better watch out. This is still 90 proof, so they didn't shy away from this one. All right, pretty much determined. Molly Brown is a great distillery. I really like this, and I'm going to go back to it. I can't wait to find it here locally. Great news for them. They've got a new distribution, so going from the Denver area, going across Colorado. So be sure you look for it in your local liquor store, because I think this will be coming across Colorado. Sorry if you're out of state, I don't think they ship it yet, but definitely check it out if you're here in Colorado. Now, this is a great distillery with a lot of potential and a great addition to Colorado. But you really need to know how many distilleries there are in Colorado. I was blown away when I found out. So you need to watch this video right here. to find out about that. Until the next time, cheers.